Welcome back, ladies and gents. Welcome back. Joseph James here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me a sloppy Thursday morning. Now, before we get started here this morning talking about the trades we took, I want to remind everyone out there, be careful with your risk capital. There is risk out there in these markets. If you're not properly trained, and by properly trained, I mean knowing how to manage your emotions, manage your trade account, manage your computer, managing your patterns and your trades. I'm going to teach you as a member of mine every day in our private trainings how to properly manage all the risk. So please be aware out there, there is risk out there, so please be careful with your risk capital. Now this morning we had a great week so far. We began our week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, had just great days so far this week. We had to know that couldn't last forever. We come in this morning, we begin our day, and we got some pretty good clues. But one of the clues we didn't know about till late this morning, and it really kind of bit me in the butt. We didn't know about a certain Mr. Obama talking about the Keystone Pipeline. Wasn't on any of the news this morning. It might have been on the local news or the CNBC or the television news, but it wasn't on any of the financial reports this morning. Very strange how that happened, and we talked about this afternoon here. I'm going to put together a strategy here to make sure we never miss an Obama speech again. If you go to whitehouse.gov, you can actually add all of his calendar events to your calendar, so you can actually track where Obama is. But bottom line is, this morning, one of the clues we didn't get was this news today of Obama at 10:45 speaking about the Keystone Pipeline. Obviously, that would have had a little bit of an impact on our opinion of value on crude oil. Okay, a new pipeline going from Canada to the U.S. refineries will increase supply, which of course will lower prices. We look back on this now, of course, hindsight being 2020. No wonder crude price had a hard time going higher today. So we began our day today without some very important information, so keep that in mind. And we knew right away 8:30 news was right on our mind. So we began the day today with 8:30 news, and this jobless claims. We were really curious to see if we continue to see the jobless claims dropping, and they did. Jobless claims were lower. That gave the dollar a little bit of a push and pushed the prices on down. We then had a bunch of minor news happening at 10 o'clock and 10:30. At 11 o'clock, we had Obama jump on the microphone, and it really got sloppy here, 10:30 to 11 o'clock. Now, at 11:30 this morning, when the European markets closed, we began to wrap up our day. We finally got the dollar coming off the highs. We finally got all of this slop and chop kind of loosened up a little bit, and we finally started seeing the moves that we had initially anticipated seeing this morning. First clue this morning we got was jobless claims were lower. It was dollar bullish, lots of action coming out of jobless claims this morning, and the first clue was that we had early morning action to get in early and start looking for trades early. Second clue we saw this morning, grab that dollar prep. Now, I'm not a big fan of hindsight. You know me. I can easily grab a dollar chart right now. So here was our dollar chart from this morning. But I want to see, though, what it looked like today earlier. Let's go back to your morning prep. We post these preps in real time every morning here before we get started. And what did we see here before we got started on the dollar? We got a really big clue in the dollar. And this was almost what ended up, it almost buried me today. Without knowing that Keystone Pipeline report from Obama today, what did we see in the dollar? This is a great example today of sometimes what happens. Now, you've seen this week, we've come in, we planned our trades, and we traded our plan. Well, what normally happens is we trade our plan. We may not get every trade to be a winner, but we're usually pretty good at getting those trades to work out. Our ultimate job, though, every day as a day trader is very simple. I come in and I follow my plan. While I'm following my plan, I'm picking up bits and pieces, clues of market personality that give me an idea if I should continue with this plan or if I should abandon the plan and sit on my hands. Make sense? So I come into the market every day with a specific plan. When I execute that plan, I'm slowly getting to know more about the market personality. Now, yesterday morning, we got the plan done early, executed the plan, and instantly we realized we were on the right track. instant feedback from the market yesterday. We got winning trades because of it. So we kept trading our plan. This morning, we came into the same thing. Planned our trades, began to trade our plan. But after 3 or 4 trades, we began to realize, wait a second, this personality is not as friendly and welcoming as we saw yesterday. And that's when we began to kind of put the feelers out there. Okay, what's going on? What are we missing? Was there any commotion in the news? Are we missing something that may have come out from a politician? What's happening out there that's causing this personality to change? Again, that's where I really wish I would have gone to whitehouse.gov and seen that announcement from Obama at 10:45 this afternoon, because clearly that's something people were waiting for. Now, back to the dollar gave us a really big clue. What are you seeing right now? I can see my price wedge. I can see my channel. Okay, that's the big thing. I've got my wedge and I've got my channel.